Hello folks, and welcome to some multiplayer Balatro. In this run, I had a crazy comeback where I was down to my last life, but barely held on by doing multiple pivots until finding a very strong joker at the end. Hope you all enjoy the video. It's a nice pull. Let's see what we get in here. What? Oh, we could have gotten a runner online. We can just pick you up and then get more value out of you. Pick you up. If we can get chips online, that's pretty nice. Okay, let's do it. Oh no, my clubs. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have some flat malt. That's money. Trying to get ahead really quickly here. I want to stack up on the early antes here. Nice. And then flush is going to be super mega turbo hand. Let's see what we get here. I think temperance is good. Let's get you. Maybe somewhere down the line. That's a pretty big full house. Let's put our fours in the front, and that might be enough to get us through. Nice. That'll be good for... That'll be good for our ramen to multiply. See if I can get this build kind of supercharged. If we can get some hits off the even Steven with the popcorn into the ramen, we'll be pretty well set up. The ramen isn't fantastic because I do want to potentially discard, but... Let's play into the flush. Here we go. It's pretty big. We have a lot of even hearts, which will be really good for the even Steven, so let's play this for now. I think I'm willing to do one round of discard. Just to get this hand. I think he beats me here. Okay. Get you. What's in you? You just have a normal deck. Let's go heart mode this time. I like hearts because we have the opportunity to potentially get a bloodstone hit. This should be enough to get through. If he's found a way to go chip mode, then that may mean that we eventually get stronger. Let's go ahead and get out of you, buy you, just to open these packs. Yep. These are both pretty good. Let's start chopping our non-face cards. That's pretty good. Let's see, we still have the big blind. These are evens. We're not going to want to go with the even Steven long term, but gets me out of here. Maybe. Yeah, having those chips helps out a lot. Queens? That is some base malt, and I want this on the way out because that'll allow me to see more jokers. You think I should re-trigger face cards? The thing is... Oh, for business card value. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Never mind. I think you're right. I think we'll do the thing before where... Because it gives you a little bit of a money shot if you lose. I think we will go ahead and... We might go for Shoot the Moon and then try to death some queens. At least for now. Maybe we make our queens steal or something. But for now, our queens... These two are kind of awkward together. There's like a little bit of tension, but... You never know when we're going to run into Blueprint Canio again. Alright, let's send it. I want more queens. Okay. One, two, three, four. We're not beating that hand. Let's just do this, try to get some business card value. Yeah, it wasn't going to be close. How do I get... So this will opt as our base malt. We'll hype up hologram. Let's go ahead and probably ensure we can... Let's get some lucky cards in there. We're not going to do ramen long term. Where are my queens? Okay. Thank goodness. It's a lot of chips. Magic Trick is actually really good here. That allows me to roll for some more stuff. Jupiter mode. Yep. ×2 if contains a flush. Let's go like this, see what we can get. Okay, that's an okay hand. Once this gets online, we'll be certainly a lot safer. Not really what we're looking for. Also not really what we're looking for. Go full in for Steel Queens. Yes. I think that's the idea of where we're going to be going, but we have not found any tarots that help us do that. Because right now, we only have our normal 4 queens. But that will eventually serve as our base mult. Let's see, what's our ramen value? Yeah, our ramen value is next to nothing. Hologram is at 1.5. I mean, there's lots of room we have to scale. It's just a matter of whether we have time or not in the coming blinds, and if our opponent is going to be able to beat us now. Which, based on the scores that we had last time, probably. And I think our problem, once again, is base mult. That's kind of annoying. We could also promote our jacks to queens. That's another way of doing it. Okay, this is about our cap. If we're going flush mode. Yeah, it's not enough. Let's just play high card and go for more. He's just, yeah, this is way too far for us. Alright, we're gonna need some luck on this blind. Because what we have is not even close. Let's start doing some work. It's better than you. But still, definitely not enough. Um, money allows us to get what we need. Let's continue ramping up you. Okay. You're at 2.5. We can discard like a normal person now. It's now looking like Shoot the Moon is definitely not the play. So if we can find some base mult that's better. I'll probably save these for the boss blind. That is a ton of chips. Holy. On this deck, that might mean a ton. Okay. Let's just rip it. It's kind of a Hail Mary, but at this point, that's what we've got. Alright, this is about all we got. So let's put out you out in front. Okay, here we go. This is our chip pivot. Does our opponent hit? Okay, we're alive. We have one uncommon. That is not enough. Let's just put this on you, maybe? Or... you aren't really doing a whole lot. Let's see what you have. It did say chip pivot. I didn't want to chip pivot that hard. But right now, it's just desperation. Okay. I mean, we're still very much in desperation mode, but anything helps. He's still playing his small blind? Yeah, Wee Joker's not going to be able to do anything. If that green Joker had come in like ante-1, it could have been like really good base mult by now, but we didn't see it for such a long time. We just have to pray that our opponent is kind of stuck where they're at. Let's see how good a flush is here. Okay. Three of a kind. That's money, but that doesn't help us if we're dead. Flush, okay. See what we have as our final score. Alright, that is about the best we can do here. He has one more hand left. Are we alive? Okay, we're still alive. It looks like he's staggering out. Not getting significantly stronger. So if we get more levels into the hands that we've been playing and continue hyping you up, that is well timed. You're better than we. We are just going full chip mode. That's what we've got. Okay, that's pretty strong. This Joker's gonna fall off soon. Let's just hope it's not. Let's go ahead and get rid of you to get you. I have to admit, that's not the one I was looking for. I mean, we can still get lucky card value out of it. Okay, that's a lot of money. Maybe that helps us find something. We're probably getting out of the Perkeo, like, really, like, now. Because if we don't, we're pretty much dead. Get you, and then I'm gonna get both of these packs. We're living a lot more on the edge on this one than last time. Go for steel. That's a flush. You're probably just better now because you do get chips. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, defensive Joker was falling off, which is why I went into the foil popcorn. Because we don't lose that many chips now that we picked up blue Joker. Going full chip mode is kind of... There's not a way to scale it, so the hands that we've been getting are pretty much where we're going to peak. Until we get like a blueprint or something and hologram gets like turbo online. In which case we'd probably get out of blue Joker, I would say. Our opponent is probably going to be queuing up here pretty soon. Okay, here we go. See, we're not getting that much stronger here. Let's go even more chips, because, you know, why not? We're still stronger than our opponent, it looks like. I stand corrected. That whatever he just played was pretty strong. Alright. We still win? Alright. And we know from Defensive Joker that that is his last, Oh no, my 4 of a kind. I'm so scared. That's his last life. So we're both on our last life. +1 hand size is good because we're in Stuntman mode. That's interesting. I don't think we go into it now, though. How are our hands looking? 4 of a kind is good. High card is pretty alright. Flush is that ×6 mult. We're gonna try it. Alright, spades. This should be a pretty big hand. Ancient Joker. Okay, that's how we get significantly stronger. Let's go. I think we're pretty fairly even across our suits. Diamonds is a little bit less. Alright, we're not gonna need you. Actually, let's see if we get... These aren't our good hands, but... We are on big blind. And we're on diamonds. Ooh, and we drew a lot of diamonds. Please? Thank you. That's a lot of money. Allows us to roll down hard. There's no ante past this, so there's no reason not to use all of our money here looking for something better. We are on clubs. What do we get? Again? Are you kidding me? What a pickup. What a pickup. Holy. That is huge. With the Ancient Joker? Wish I got a different suit, but... Can I get like a world? Okay, if we hit our clubs, we're fine. We just have to hit. Okay. I want to see where his score kind of is at. That's guaranteed mult. Do I want to put it up in front? How many more? Yeah, we're not going to hit another club hand here. This is going to be a super mega turbo hand. I want to see where my opponent is at. Just out of curiosity if I have to play for more. If he doesn't rip it in a few more seconds, I'm going to. Alright, let's rip it. Alright, we are at 66 million. That is our peak. Alright. Can our opponent beat that hand? 66 million. Ancient Joker was an incredible pickup. Holy. Yes! We take those. Man, if we didn't go chip mode, we would have been toasty toast. Oh, no.